I think if there ever was going to be change, that it would be right now.
Some people believe that since you're a professional athlete, you must be making a lot of money. But as a minor league baseball player, is that really the case?
No, that is not the case, especially in the minor leagues. I mean, I think a lot of teams are increasing pay, which I think is good for a lot of people, but it's nothing like Mike Trout money for sure.
The 2020 MLB season is in full swing. However, for the thousands of players within professional baseball's minor league system, they are still in their extended offseason. I spoke with UVA baseball alumni Caleb Knight and Andy Weber about how they have been affected by the coronavirus.
So we were actually in spring training, and we got an email one night saying the facility was closed. We're at the hotel for about 2 or 3 days before they emailed us and said somebody's going to call you and they're going to book you a flight home.
It's probably been almost a month ago now. When we left, we were told to be ready, be in shape, expect a phone call at any time. We all kind of assumed it was coming, and from everybody, I mean, that's what we had heard, but they officially just announced about, like I said, less than a month ago that the season was canceled.
How has the cancellation of the minor league season impacted you and your career?
We still haven't heard for sure of how this is going to impact us as far as like our contracts and whether this is going to be a year off of that or not, or if it's just going to kind of reset and like this year never really happened. So not really sure how it's going to impact us.
I'm sure in some way, whether it's good or bad, it's going to impact everybody's career, especially in the minor leagues. I mean, everyone's kind of losing a year. I mean, you're a year older, you know.
Even though they are not actually playing any games, many teams have continued to pay their players during the pandemic.
So we have been home since about the second week of March, and we have been getting paid this whole time. That is one of the bright sides about this is that, I mean, the Cubs have taken great care of us, and from what I've seen around from a lot of friends and other minor league players is that majority of the big league teams are taking care of their minor leaguers.
However, the pandemic has highlighted a major issue regarding pay for minor leaguers. While baseball's top prospects can make significant amounts of money right after being drafted, the average minor league baseball player hovers around the poverty line. Last year, The Atlantic reported that the average salary for players in the Single-A division was only $6,000 a year. Double-A players were receiving $9,350, and the players in Triple-A, which is the division just below the Major League, were receiving $15,000 during the 2018 season. For reference, the average salary for someone at the MLB level for the 2018 season was $4.5 million. Because of this, some players have had to look outside of professional baseball in order to get additional income.
Through numerous Twitter accounts and all kinds of different things along the lines of social media, I know that people have really kind of gotten out how minor league baseball is and really opened the eyes of a lot of other people. There's been an Adopt a Minor League Twitter account that started and has absolutely taken off, and I mean it's that guy has done a great job, and I'm so thankful for my sponsor that I have. He's really helped out a lot during this time.
This past offseason, the MLB released a memo to their teams, instructing them to increase the minimum salary for their minor league players. Now, players in the lowest tiers of an organization will make at least $400 a week, and all players throughout the minor league system will see their weekly rate increase. While this pay bump is certainly a good sign, it does not completely solve the issue of underpaid players. Since minor leaguers are only paid during the season, for some players, this will still result in an annual income below the U.S. poverty level of $12,000 a year. So while Major League Baseball organizations are becoming multi-billion-dollar franchises, the backbone of their future success is struggling to earn a living wage. I'm Dylan Castagne, WUVA.